Hey, third graders. Happy Monday. Happy Hat Day. I thought I'd wear my Santa hat for your social studies today. So you have a choice today to listen and follow along or independently read. So if you've clicked on this video, you have chosen to follow along with me in your reflection social studies book. So I'm going to go ahead and share. That way we can be looking at the same thing together. It's going to just take a second for me to get onto my desktop. Here it is. All right, so we are in chapter 2. We're still doing geography. Remember, study of the Earth's surface and the ways people use it. That's what geography means. And we're looking specifically when we're together at special landmarks in Marin. But during your independent learning, it's wonderful for us to keep learning about natural resources, physical resources, and things around in different communities within California. So this one is called People and Their Environment. So I'm just going to go through this. This is page 41. So in your reflections book, you can turn with me. You can just look for a minute. This I'm not going to read right now, but John Muir, he was an American naturalist. This is a story. It's a wonderful story, kind of a biography about John Muir. And you can read this if you'd like. I'm just going to scroll through. You may recognize some pictures. Yosemite. He was very big, very inspired by Yosemite. So this is his story. And then we're going to go down to lesson 1. This is what I'm going to read with you guys today. And I'm just scrolling down. This is page 46. So be on page 46 in your social studies reflections book. Okay? And here we go. Many natural resources. The naturalist John Muir wrote, "So extraordinary, amazing is nature with her choicest, best treasures." The treasures that Muir wrote about are the Earth's natural resources. A natural resource is something from nature that people can use, such as trees, water, animals, and soil. Many of Earth's choicest treasures are found in California. And you can see here, I always like to read the captions. It says, trees are cut down near Redding, California. That's up very north. So you can see those trees. All right, you're going to look at the next page. This is page 47. So soil is another important natural resource in California, and it's used to grow artichokes in this field in Castroville, California. This is part of agriculture, growing crops. Okay, so let's read a little bit more. On the land. Forests cover much of California's land. The state tree, the redwood, grows along California's northern coast. Trees, a natural resource, are used to build houses, to make furniture and paper, and to burn for heat. Another natural resource that is a California treasure is the land itself. The soil of the Central Valley and other valleys is very rich. The rich soil makes these areas good for agriculture. Agriculture is the growing of crops and the raising of farm animals for sale. Some crops that grow well in California are almonds, lettuce, oranges, artichokes, tomatoes, walnuts, peaches, grapes, and cotton. Turkeys, sheep, dairy cattle, and beef cattle are also raised in California. So this is part of agriculture, right? Growing crops and raising farm animals. These are almost all the artichokes sold in the United States are grown in California. So you can see how they're growing on the stalk. They're at the top. All right. Keep going. We're going to turn the page. This is page 48, Inside Earth. In the late 1800s, the discovery of gold made California famous. Thousands of people came to California to search for gold and to get rich. Gold is a mineral, a kind of natural resource found inside Earth. Gold is still found in California. Many other minerals are also found in the state. They include iron, copper, salt, silver, talc, boron, and tungsten. People use salt to make some foods taste better. Gold and silver are used in making jewelry. People use boron to make soap, medicine, and cleaning products. Tungsten is used in electric lights and television sets. And so here you can see workers, they're using gold to manufacture headphones. Interesting, huh? And these are children of the gold rush. So a lot of people came to California in search of gold. Once it was discovered, it brought a lot of people to California. Everybody wanted to strike it rich. Children growing up during the gold rush in California spent much time doing chores. They collected firewood, cared for the family's animals, helped their parents pan for gold, and worked in family restaurants by washing dishes or serving the miners. They also helped make money for their families by running a wet pin along cracks in the floorboards to pick up any gold dust spilled by miners. However, there were few children in gold rush towns. Most miners had left their families behind. They just kind of went out on the journey on their own. All right, we're moving on. This is page 49. Fuels are also mined in California. A fuel is a natural resource that is burned to make heat or electricity. People and businesses buy fuel. Fuels found in California include oil and natural gas. These fuels come from inside Earth. Deep wells are drilled to get the oil. Oil and natural gas wells are found in the Central Valley and along much of the California coast. Oil is also found under the waters of the Pacific Ocean off the coast. Special machines drill for oil in the ground under the water. And so here you can see, these are some oil drilling platforms. You may have seen something like this out on the waters before. They're off the California coast and they're taller than the city skyscrapers. They're real big. All right, we're moving on. This is going to be page 50, the importance of water. Very important. Water is one of California's most important natural resources. Like many other natural resources, water is not found in the same amount in all parts of the state. The mountain areas have a lot of water from rain and melted snow. However, California's deserts and southern valleys are mostly dry. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Because many of California's people and farms are in the dry southern valleys, water must be brought from other parts of the state. Many aqueducts or large pipes and canals carry water from one place to another. A canal is a waterway dug across land. So that's how the drier regions get their water, through the canals and aqueducts. Has to be brought over to them. So this is a map, of course, this is our state, California, right? Here's San Francisco. You can find that location. You can see right here. Marin County is just a little bit north of San Francisco. So we're a little bit higher. And this map is to show us the canals and aqueducts. So if you use your map key, also known as a legend, you can see aqueducts. Those are the pipes, they're in red. The canals are green, and then the natural rivers are in blue. So you can kind of look at that a little bit. All right, here we go. We're moving on. This is page 51. For example, water from the Colorado River is brought to farms and cities in Southern California by aqueducts. Aqueducts and canals are ways to provide irrigation or the moving of water to dry areas. And a simple irrigation that you may have at your house or near where you live, sprinklers is a simple example of irrigation, how we get water from one place to a dry area, moving water. Some of California's fresh water comes from its lakes. Fresh water is also found underground. Spring water comes to Earth's surface through natural openings. People also dig wells to bring up underground water. So again, water is one of California's most important resources, natural resources. Here's a little summary. These are the most important things to remember, very simply. California has many natural resources. These include trees, soil, minerals, and fuels and water. So those are the most important natural resources. All right, this is a beautiful picture. It's showing us the water between these plants comes from springs that run into Hot Springs Creek in Lassen Volcanic National Park. Beautiful. All right, third graders, I hope that you learned something new today in your reading. You do have a Google form, so go ahead and answer it and show me what you remember from our reading today. Okay, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.